Welcome to the second part of Sharpen Your Brain with Mental Mathematics Made Simple. Remember, we are still dealing with tricks in multiplication. And this session, we are looking at how to use our fingers to do multiples of 6 to 10. Now, in order to do this, you place your fingers as in the diagram below, which I'll show you soon. And you consider the value of fingers in each finger to be 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the order from the small finger to the thumb. So this is what we are saying. Your fingers supposed to look like this. So here what we are doing is that if you look at your left hand, that is this side, we call this one number 6. We call this finger 7. We call this 8. We call this 9. Then we call the thumb 10. The same thing on the left hand side, the right hand side. We call this one 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, this is called 6, this is called 7, this is called 8, this is called 9, and this is called 10. The same thing on the right hand, we call 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the smallest finger is 6, and the thumb represents 10. We want to take 8 times 7 as an example. Remember that this trick only works for numbers between 6 up to 10. So 6 times all the numbers between 6 to 10, or 9 times numbers between 6 to 10, or 8 times numbers between 6 to 10. That is what this trick will help you do. So you place your fingers together like this. Remember that we are dealing with 8 times 7. And so on your left hand, remember we said this is called 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And still on the right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you place the finger that represents 8 on the left hand, which is this one, against the finger that represents 7 on the right. And because we have 8 times 7, 8 will go to the left and 7 will go to the right. And when you place the fingers based on their numerical value, like finger 8 and finger 7 will put together this way. Now, after putting them together, then together, those fingers together, plus the fingers that are down those sides. I mean, for the left hand side, the 8 that is meeting the 7 and the finger down, on the fingers down. Then the 7 that is meeting the 8 and the fingers down. So here I can see that on the right I have 2 fingers, including the one that I attached to the 8. And then on the left I have 1, 2, 3 fingers. So when I put all together like this, these fingers are 5. And so I'll start my answer by saying 50 something. Then on top of the 8th finger that is going to multiply, we have 2 fingers left on the right and 2 fingers on the left, and then the 3 fingers on the right. Now the 3 fingers on the right represent 3, and the 2 here also represent 2. Now when I multiply 2 times 3, I will get 6, and the 6 will be attached to the answer, and that is 56. That means 8 times 7 is 56. Again, the numbers that are multiplying, their corresponding figures will be put together. Then you add those 2 fingers plus the fingers down those 2 fingers. So they are together making 5. Okay. Then when we write your 5, then those fingers on top of the numbers that are multiplying. Here on the right we have 3 of them, and the left we have 2 of them. So you multiply the 2 on the left by the 3 on the right, and the result you attach it to the answer you have. And that is what we have as 56. In this example, we are multiplying 6 times 9. And so the finger on the left that is called 6 will be attached to the finger on the right called 9. And remember that from the down we counted 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is our 9th finger. So the 6 times 9 we place on the left the 6th finger, and the right we place the 9th finger together. When you put them together, remember that you let your fingers face you. I mean, the palm will face you. And so you attach them together. Now, when you attach the 6th and then the 9th fingers, those fingers down all together will be counted in addition to the 2 fingers that are coming together. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. And again, my answer will start with 50. 50. Then on top of the right finger, we have only 1 finger left. On top of the left, we have only 4 fingers left. So the 4 times 1 will give you 4. And so you attach your 4 to this. Or let's say you are adding the 4 plus the 50. And that will give you 54. Again, what we are saying again is that if I'm multiplying 6 times 9, I'll take the 6th finger, which is the smallest finger, and I will attach it to the index finger, that is the finger next to the thumb, which is called the 9. So when I put them together, then the fingers that will come below these 2 fingers that are coming together, when I count them in addition to the 2 fingers, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so I'll call it 50 something. So 50 plus what? Then after the 2 fingers coming together, on the right, only 1 finger is left on the top. And then on the left, 4 fingers are left on the top. So I'll multiply the 4 times the 1, and then 4 1 is 4. So I'll add it to the 50, and that will give me 54. And so 6 times 9 is 54. Try it for the following numbers and see whether you can get your answer to be correct. The next thing we want to look at is the multiples of 9. Now, I'll show you a very quick trick that you can use to multiply any number by 9 below 10. So it means 9 times any number between 1 to 10. We can apply this trick. Observe this trend. If I say 9 times 1, you know it is 9. 9 times 2 will give you 18. 9 times 3 is equals to 27. 9 times 4 is equals to 36. Now look at the trend here. If I put 0 in front of this number and I get 2 digits, I know that 0, 9 is the same as 9. So see that the 2 digits here, 0 plus 9 will give you 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 plus 6 also is 9. That is beautiful, isn't it? And when I continue until I get to 10, this thing will work. And so when you ask me to multiply a number times, let's say 5, I'm going to use the trend to get the answer. Now you see that when I say 9 times 1, I start with 0. 9 times 2 start with 1. 9 times 3 start with 2. 9 times 4 start with 3. So 9 times 5 will surely start with 4. Then you can also see that if I have 1, what will add to 1 to give me 9? So if I say 9 times 2 and I start with 1, 1 plus what will give me 9? 1 plus 8 is 9. And so the answer is 18. If I say 9 times 3, because I'll start with 2, 2 plus what will give me 9? And 2 plus 7 will give me that. So when I come to 9 times 5, and I start with 40 something, 4 plus what will give me 9? And it's 4 plus 5, that will give me 9. And so 9 times 5 is 45. Isn't that beautiful? Let's say 9 times 6. 9 times 6 will start with 50 something. So 5 plus what will give me 9? 5 plus 4. So the answer is 54. If I say 9 times 9, then you know that since I'm saying 9 times 9, I will start my answer by reducing this one by 1. So I will say 80 something. 8 plus what will give me 9? 8 plus 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. And so 9 times 9 is 81. I believe that is very interesting. Good. So this can help you to multiply a number between 1 up to 9 times 9. Do you know that you can do these same multiples of 9 between 1 and 10? Any number between 1 and 10 multiply 9 can be done also in a very simple way using your fingers. So this time around, place your fingers together, letting your palm face you. And then starting from the thumb, call the thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it continues from the right hand, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you let your fingers face you, you count from the thumb on the left continuously till you get to the last thumb on your right as number 10. Okay, so we want to do this one to multiply any number by 9, or between number between 1 to 10 by 9. Example is this. We want to multiply 9 times 4. So what we do is that you start counting from your thumb. 1, 2, 3. Then the fourth finger, you flip it down. Flip your fourth finger down. Flip it down. That's the fourth one. Because you are multiplying 9 times 4, you count up to the fourth finger, then you flip it down. When you flip it down, then that one will separate the two fingers into two different groups. There are a set of numbers or fingers that will be on your left, these ones, and then those that will be on your right, that ones. Those that will be on your left are the 10. So how many are they? They are 1, 2, 3. That means 3 tens. Then those that will be immediately after the finger that is flipped down, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are 6 ones. And so because we have 3 tens plus 6 ones, the answer will give you 36. And so 9 times 4 is 36. Now let me try again to help you understand better. We are still multiplying 9 times 4. And because we are multiplying 9 times 4, we only count 4, starting from the thumb here. 1, 2, 3. And the fourth finger that we count as 4, we flip that finger down. And make sure that your palm is facing you. So when that finger goes down, then we are now all together splitting the fingers into 2. So this finger that is flipped down will separate the left from and then out of the right. And so the fingers that are in front of, or they are at the beginning part of the flipped finger, are the 10. So they are 1, 2, 3. So I'll call it 30 something. Then those over here together will be our 1. So we count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so answer becomes 36. Another example we are looking at is want to multiply 9 times 7. Remember that this trick works for 9 times. 9 times numbers between 1 to 10. Then it will work for. So it's for 9 times number between 1 to 10. And so here we are multiplying 9 times 7. So we count from the fingers, thumb finger, as we put them together. We first have to put our fingers together, letting your palm face you. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th finger you flip it down because you are multiplying it by 7. So we flip the 7th finger down. So this is number 7. So when the 7th finger is flipped down, then our 10 fingers are now separated into 2. The first group will be on your left, and they form the 10. So you count all the fingers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will give us 60 something. Then the remaining finger after the flipped finger also will be counted as 3. 1, 2, 3. And so that our answer will be 63. So 9 times 7 is 63. If you are in JHS watching this, give this as a gift to your younger brother or sister in the primary school, and they will love and appreciate you. If you are in SHS, give this to your younger sibling in the primary school and they will really admire you. The last example we want to look at is 9 times 8. And 9 times 8, if you have to use our fingers, we put them together as shown here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the 8th finger is flipped down because you are multiplying by 8. We flip it down. Then the fingers over here, we count them together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fingers at the left-hand side after the flipped finger. Then the ones at the right-hand side, we have only 2 of them. So we have 72. And so 9 times 8 is 72. I hope this is a nice experience. These are already in existence. They are there. They're not something new that I'm doing. They are in the system already. I'm just building them together for you to use them in the course of your study so that you can speed up with calculations. Now let's move on to the next aspect. Now the next we want to look at is multiplication of numbers with series of 9. We want to see how we can multiply numbers with series of 9. And we want to categorize this in different cases. So we want to look at the first case, or the case 1. Equal number digits with series of 9. What it means is that if I have a series of 9 like 99 or 999 and it's multiplying a number with the same series of maybe the same digit, maybe 543, or 99 times maybe 72, because it's 99, I pick 2-digit number to multiply, or 999, I pick 3-digit number to multiply. And that is what I refer to as equal number digits with a series of 9. So we'll take an example and see how it works. So example can be 99 times 18. This is a very big number, isn't it? But mental mathematics can make it very easy. All these tricks are there already. People use them. Thank God for people like Professor Arthur Benjamin, who is popularly known as mathematician, and then somebody like Scott Flansburg, who is also known as human calculator. I mean, those people have been working with numbers and they are generating a lot of tricks in multiplication, addition, and subtraction. And so for Maths Clinic, we are only trying to inculcate some of these ideas to make maths, or to make you think faster, to reason, to calculate, doing mental mathematics, to broaden your horizon, or increase your memory, sharpen your brain, and so on and so forth. And so keep practicing this and you are going to get the best out of maths. And so here we have 99 times 18. I said it's a big number to multiply mentally, but it's very small. The trick is that just pick this particular number, which is 18, subtract 1 from it. Whatever the one goes, just throw it away. And the 17 left becomes first 2 digits of your answer. And so you pick these 2 digits, the 1 and then the 7. Subtract each of the digits. Subtract 1 from 9 and the answer will be 8. Subtract 7 from 9 and the answer is 2. And so your answer becomes 1782. That means 99 times 18 is that. Very simple, isn't it? If I say 9 times, let's say 25, it means I'll subtract 1 from 25 and I'll write 24. That's my first 2 answers. Then each of the digits here, 2 from 9 is 7. 4 from 9 is 5. And so the answer is 2475 for multiplying 99 by 25. Again, we want to look at maybe 99 by 73. And here again we subtract 1 from 73 and we have 72. Then each of the digits here, I subtract each of them from 9. 7 from 9 is 2 and 2 from 9 is 7, and so we have 7,227. You can do this mentally. I really love doing this because as I keep the number that I'm multiplying by 99 in mind and I subtract 1 before I do the subtraction of each digit from 9, it makes me concentrate on the number for some time before I can do all the subtraction all within some few seconds. And this builds concentration and then also increase your memory, because as you are closing your eyes to think of the number before you subtract 1 and then you keep subtracting the number from 9, you see that you are building and you are strategically increasing your memory. And that is why I like mental mathematics. So keep practicing this and you see that you can in no time master these tricks. Now let's look at it this way. Let's say I have 999, the series of 9. They are in 3 digits. So I want to multiply it by another 3-digit number, maybe 243. Wow. And so again, the answer will start like this. Subtract 1 from the whole of this number and we have 242. Then each of them subtract from 9. 2 from 9 is 7, attach it to it. 4 from 9 is 5, attach it to it. And then 2 from 9 again is 7. And so my answer becomes 242,757 for multiplying 999 by 243. And it's quite challenging to do this mentally, right? But as you keep practicing, you will overcome it. You will overcome it. The last example under this case is 999 multiplied by maybe 720, let's say 1. And again, we subtract 1 from this big number and we get 720. And that is part of our answer. Then each of the digits here, we subtract each of them from 9. 7 from 9 will give me 2. 2 from 9 will give me 7. 0 from 9 will give me 9. And so my answer will be 720,279. I think this is very beautiful. Try the following on your own. Don't use calculator, don't use pen and paper. Try doing them mentally and see your results. Try the following 3 digits mentally and see how far you can go. You can pause the video in doing all this. Remember, practice makes you perfect. So keep practicing. Case 2. Multiplying a number with less digits by series of 9. Example can be this. So when we have example like 7 times 99 or 99 times 7, unlike the first one we did, we are having 2-digit number against 99. But here we have only 1-digit number against 99, or 99 times 1-digit number. So what you do is that you first put 0 in front of the 1-digit number and assume it to have 2-digit number, like 07. It's still 7. And so once again, what you have to do is to subtract 1 from this, and that will give you 06 for now. And so 06, this digit you subtract it from 9, and that will give you 9. 6 from 9, and you have 3. And so the answer becomes 693. Again, let's have 99 times maybe 8. And here you can see once again that we have 8 is 1-digit number multiplied 99. And so what you do is that we assume here to be 08. And when you subtract 1 from 08, you get 07. 7. Then 0 from 9 is 9, and 7 from 9 is 2. And so your answer for 99 times 08, or 99 times 8, is 792. Now, when we have 3 digits of the 99 series and it's multiplying either 1 digit or 2 digits, let's say 23, the same process you go through, you assume 0 here and you subtract 1 from this number, which will give you 022. Then each of the digits here you subtract from 9. So 0 from 9 is 9, 2 from 9 is 7, this 2 from 9 again is 7. And so for 999 times 23 will give you 22,977. You can try the following on your own. Make sure you still practice this mentally. And the more you do, the better you sharpen your brain. Finally, we'll look at case 3. And for case 3, it's more or less saying we are multiplying any number by 9. So case 3 has to do with only a single digit of the series of 9. And then we have only 9. So it means any number by 9. And remember that we've already established how to multiply 9 by a number between 1 to 10. So either you use your fingers to flip and then get your answer, or you look at the first number. If it's 9 times maybe 8, reduce it by 1 and get 7, and then ask yourself what number plus 7 will give you 9. So if it is 2, then we can say 72. So we've done that. Now I want to look at a situation whereby when we have 9 times any other number apart from the first few digits that we studied earlier. Now to do this, the first thing you have to do is to multiply the number you are multiplying by 9. First attach it to 0 or multiply it by 10. Okay, so when the number that is yet to be multiplied, the multiplicand is times 10. Then you subtract the multiplicand from the answer you received, and that will be your answer. Now, example can be this. Let's say you have 9 times any number like maybe 12. What do? You attach 0 to the multiplicand. So right now I'm using this one as multiplier. So the multiplicand now becomes my 9. So 9 times 12. So I will attach 0 to this multiplier, which will give me 120, or just say multiply it by 10. So 120. Then I subtract this number. So the 120 will be here in your head, or to be in your mind. Then subtract the number itself from the answer you have. And so to do this mentally, always try to subtract the tens first, and that is very easy. Since I have 120 and I'm subtracting 10, I'm going to have 110. Then I'll take away the 2, then I have 108. So 108 becomes the answer for multiplying 9 times 12. So 9 12 is 108. Let's say I want to multiply 9 by, let's say, 47. It's a big number to multiply mentally, but all that you have to do is that you first attach 0 to the 47, and that will give you 470. Then I'm going to subtract the 47 from 470. Do it tens. Take 40 from 470, and you know that will give you 430. Then you take your 7 from 430, and that will reduce it to 423. And so 9 times 47 is 423. Again on this, I will just attach 0 to the number and say 470. Then I'm going to subtract the 47 from 470. And so when I keep the 470 in mind, I'll just assume I'm taking 40 from 470, which is very easy to handle. So 70, then less 40, I'm going to get 430. Then 430, quickly I can subtract 3 from 30, and that will give me, sorry, I'm subtracting 7 from 30, and that will give me 423. 3. And that becomes, the more you make your brain active, the more you keep your brain alert, strong. Now, one of the tools for improving memory and sharpening brain is mental mathematics. Go ahead and do a lot of mental mathematics. We'll end this part of the video and you watch out for the next part, which is the part 3 of the Sharpen Your Brain with Mental Mathematics Made Simple. You've done well for going through this program up to this far. Congratulations, and go ahead and champion the math in your class.